Hello, friends and fellow VEDSies. Welcome to day 20 of VEDS. This is also the 400th episode of my vlog, which is totally crazy. But frankly, it's not going to be with much fanfare, as this is frankly a little bit of a lower effort video. I'm a little bit exhausted from my 4 days of travel vlogging, and I'm happy to just be laying low for a while. Had a great time out on vacation with Alicia, made some great videos there, but glad to be kind of chilling out now. I'd like to make a video that is a response to the challenge that's been going around of presenting 10 songs that give you serotonin. I really liked in Alicia's video when she was talking about the difference between songs that give you serotonin and then songs that give you dopamine. So when I was coming up with my 10 songs, I was originally going to present it as 5 songs that give me serotonin and 5 songs that gave me dopamine, but I decided against it because I think that all of these songs that I've decided to pick are songs that give me some sort of mixture of both. I've elected to create a playlist that it's completely unlike any of your guys' playlists, by the way, the other fellow VEDSies. It's completely different. These are all super high energy songs that just get me super pumped up. And they're all pretty relentlessly happy. If not in the subject matter, then at least in the, I don't know, the musical elements, the way the songs sound. And I'm going to start right here with song number 1. I'm going to start in the magical world of 70s glam rock, specifically the UK 70s glam rock scene. Fair warning, you guys probably won't know most of the songs that I'm describing. You could know some of them, but I implore you to check some of these songs out. They are just relentlessly and ridiculously fun, and you'll see by the fact that I am starting out with a song by Slade. I am starting with Get Down, Get With It by Slade. Look it up. It is great. I'll put a list of all of these songs in the description. I can't even be bothered to edit this video with fancy titles or anything today, so you'll just have to go into the description for the text list of these songs. That song is great. It's a good little audience participation number. Always love that. And as long as we're staying with the 70s glam rock theme, I'm going to move on to a band that you guys, I guarantee you guys haven't heard of this band. If you have, I'll be very surprised. They're called Wizzard. That's Wizzard, and the song that I've picked is See My Baby Jive. This band was ridiculous. They wore, like, some face paint, but, like, man, their stage get-ups were insane. There was a bass player in that band who wore, like, big giant angel wings, cricket pads, and would skate around the stage on roller skates. This is the kind of band we're talking about. But yes, they made a song called See My Baby Jive, and it's amazing. You gotta look it up. I don't even have a great explanation for what makes these songs feel happy. It's literally one of those, you'll know it when you hear it. These songs are just so full of relentless joy. And number 3, the third 70s glam rock song that I'm going to include here from the UK glam rock scene, although I think the first band I mentioned, Slade, is actually from Scotland. Not sure. But number 3 is Roll Away the Stone by Mott, the Hoople. There's 3 in a row for you. 70s glam rock. I'll just show you those 3 songs, and you guys will know why I love 70s glam rock so much. It is extremely extra. It is just extremely relentlessly joyful, and just some excellent party rock all around. From there, I'm going to go back a little further, because that's what I do, to the 60s for the next 2 selections on my list. Number 4, I will select one Beatles song. I'll pick the song Tell Me Why. This is an example of a song where the lyrics aren't super happy, but it's just one of the happiest chord progressions around. And again, yeah, adding that to the list. Great, fun song. And the other one from the 60s I will give you guys is I Saw Her Again by the Mamas and the Papas. That one's got a really cute music video as well. I'd love to go into the backstory sometime, because the backstory of that song is not super fun. John Phillips, who was writing the music and the lyrics for the band, was married to, I mean, obviously Michelle Phillips at the time, but then Michelle had an affair with the other guy in the band, Denny, and Denny, of course, being the one who sings the majority of the lead. And John Phillips got so upset that he wrote this song just so he could make Denny sing it, all about how, like, I'm leading this girl on and I don't really care about her, but I'm going to keep leading her on and being a terrible guy. He literally wrote it just so he could make Denny sing it, and he's like, yeah, that's right, I'll make you feel bad about it. So it's got a very hilarious backstory to it, but the song itself, I find it makes me ridiculously happy, so it's included in the list. Alright, that is 5 down. I am going to take a brief moratorium from the classic songs to switch over to literally the only relatively modern song that is going to be on this list. Y'all know Kasey Musgraves, but I wonder if you know this one. Kasey Musgraves, I say it's a relatively modern song, but here's where the classic rock connection comes in. It's Kasey Musgraves guesting on a song that is actually on Brian Wilson's album, No Peer Pressure, from a few years ago. I'm actually not a huge fan of the No Peer Pressure album, but I think this song is so perfect. Co-written by Brian Wilson and Kasey Musgraves, and I'm not sure if there's some other songwriters in there as well. The song is called I Guess You Had to Be There. And yeah, the melody is so cute, and the two of them have a really sweet little duet on this song. I love it a lot. Okay, and now for the entire rest of this list, I am going back to full 70s mode. No, I am not. Sorry. Going back to the 70s, I'm going to start with number 7, which is, I'm going to pick Rockaria by the Electric Light Orchestra. The ELO, of course, have so many hit songs that are such, like, pop anthems. This one was never a hit single, but I love it so much. It's all about, like, a rocker trying to sort of woo an opera singer and also trying to get her into rock and roll, get her into a rock and roll club and dance. And it's perfect. ELO, of course, is a rock band that also uses, like, a lot of string instruments and a whole, like, orchestral ensemble to fill out the sound. And yeah, it's amazing. By the way, to give you guys a kind of look into what makes me tick in terms of music, I remember actually one time hearing a live version of that song and getting a little bit misty-eyed. There is nothing about this song that is remotely sad, nothing about this song that is really remotely emotional in any way. Just the way all of the music comes together at the end is too perfect, and I got a little too into it. Anyway, yes, that's number 7. And for number 8, I am going to, of course, stay in the 70s like I promised that I would. I'm going to go with the epic Cheap Trick song, Surrender. I love Cheap Trick, always have. Surrender is such a great song. It's just quintessential 70s rock, that's all I can say about it. There's no, like, cool backstory to this song. It's just fun. And yes, it does have a Kiss reference in there. Although, you know, it's interesting that I say that. There are no Kiss songs on this list, and I've said many times that Kiss is my favorite band, and they are. But for some reason, when I do specific countdowns of songs, there's never, like, a specific Kiss song that makes these lists. Kiss is just such a fun experience. Like, their shows are such a fun experience. I do love all their albums. I've collected most of them. I love all their music, but there's never been, like, that, like, short... Maybe it's because I can't limit my favorite Kiss songs down to one, like my favorite one. I just love them all as a whole. Anyway, I'm just kind of realizing there's no Kiss songs on this list. Oh, well, yes, Cheap Trick Surrender is at number 8, and it is wonderful. Number 9, I mean, you're seeing where I'm going with this. They're all just, like, really, like, driving rhythm, upbeat, fun songs. So I'm going to go over to Meatloaf. I was thinking of going with Paradise by the Dashboard Light, but people know Paradise by the Dashboard Light, and I'm sure people know this song as well. But the one I'm going to go with, in the interest, perhaps, of brevity, it's a slightly shorter song, is All Revved Up with No Place to Go. This song, I don't know if you guys remember, there's a clip from How I Met Your Mother where Barney's like, a good party mix. People say that they should have rise and falls. It should start high and only build up to even more intensity. And that's kind of what I'm doing with this playlist, because that song, I think I've used this word already during this video, but it's relentless. And finally, I'll end it with number 10, a song that is less relentlessly driving in terms of its beat, but it's just a masterpiece. I'm going to finish up with some Billy Joel. I'm going to finish up with Scenes from an Italian Restaurant. I'm sure some of you guys have heard that song. It's from the legendary The Stranger album. It's a song that's in, like, kind of 3 different movements. And there's a lot of songs from the 70s that did that are now some of my favorite songs of all time. So yes, that rounds out the list. That'll do it for this video. Again, not too much flash in this one. Like I said, that list is in the description. Also in the description are links to the channels to my other wonderful VEDSies. There are 7 of us in total, making a video every day this month. I am now at 20 down, 10 to go, and yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you again tomorrow, and every day for the rest of this month. See you guys soon.